Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton for EMS Now. I'm here at APEX 2013 in San Diego, California, and I'm joined by Bill Bader from iNEMI. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by again.
Thank you, Phil.
IPC Expo is always a busy week for you. What have you been doing this week, and what's new and exciting?
Well, I actually have my entire international staff here this week, so we are taking full advantage of the APEX Expo event. We had a day and a half on strategic planning, so really looking at where are the new value propositions and the new areas of collaboration for iNEMI. Spent a day and a half on that, and we tomorrow have a couple of critical sessions. We're introducing our 2013 technology roadmaps, which actually get released to the industry in April.
Okay.
So tomorrow's an announcement of kind of high-level overview of the roadmaps and what the content is and what's new. And we also have a sustainability conference tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
So we're going to touch on some of the specific projects in the area of sustainability and the work that's been done by the membership over the last couple of years. So kind of exciting stuff.
And well, we'll look back to the sustainability because that's interesting. But first of all, the 2013 roadmap. What's different? What's new in that over the 2012 roadmap?
Well, we do them every 2 years, so you just stay on the odd years. 2011. And basically what we're doing is an iterative look at the future needs of technology across a very broad set of the industry for the next 10 years. And I think there's a lot of exciting things in a number of areas that are really starting to progress as opposed to 2 years ago. Like optoelectronics is really starting to kick into motion as, that speed and that performance is starting to really be needed. And flexible electronics has moved a great deal. Sustainability is a big topic globally. And we continue to have a massive audience of people that participate and contribute to that. So there's a whole variety of things,
And the sustainability event that you're doing tomorrow, what kind of audience are you expecting from that? Is it OEMs, EMS, everybody up and down the supply chain, or?
Well, iNEMI in its strength is really its supply chain depth. And, we manage collaborative R&D projects, so some of which are going to get exemplified tomorrow in sustainability. And we do it well because we have good depth in the supply chain. For example, we have a project on HFR-free that concluded in 2012, led by OEMs. But we had 5 laminate providers and a couple of printed circuit board houses that were part of the team. When the team finished, they came out with a set of rules and testing requirements for laminates to meet the specifications needed by the OEMs.
Right.
And they also, due to the communication, made sure that the volume ramp capability was there.
Right.
So those are kind of examples. So I expect we'll see a mix. We'll see OEMs, we'll see laminate providers, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. And do you think that the sustainable issue is becoming one that is working its way down the supply chain? Are the brand OEMs saying that sustainability is part of their strategy and it needs to be all the way through their manufacturing supply chain?
I think definitively yes. We have a leadership committee in the environmental space that has memberships out of many of the OEMs. I won't name them, but all of them are working together in pre-competitive space because moving the supply chain forward is to the benefit of all of them. As long as the rules are equivalent in sustainability place, it's good. And there's a lot of push out of them, and they pull the supply chain with them.
Well, we've seen a few.
You want business? Do what the OEM wants.
And we've seen a few OEMs appointing chief sustainability officers, and we see some titles there in the CESR kind of area of social responsibility. So they're obviously taking it a little bit more seriously. So I think that's pretty
very
important.
Significant.
Okay, and after Apex, what's next for iNEMI?
Well, actually, I have to go give a keynote at a sustainability meeting next Monday in San Antonio. It's really a materials-oriented meeting, but they fundamentally want to hear about roadmap technology, movement, and sustainable materials. Metals, polymers, the whole thing.
Okay.
And iNEMI has a big year because we're introducing the roadmap. We will have webinars the first week of April.
Okay.
And we put it out for sale. Our members have had it for a couple of months. We give them an advantage, right? And
an advance
they
copy,
get it for free as part of being a member as well. And then we have an automotive workshop in Europe later this year. We're going to do a medical workshop in the Bay Area.
When are you doing the automotive?
The automotive one is on September 9th in Grenoble at EMPC.
Okay.
And we are kind of co-hosting that event with Letty. So that should be a real interesting meeting.
Yeah, that's good. Well, that sector's certainly of interest, particularly to the electronics industry, and there's kind of a sense that electronics was inside cars, and now electronics is fundamental to cars.
Yeah, and
So
speaking of cars, we have a couple new projects in MEMS, and there are now 100 to 200 sensors in every new car you get. So MEMS are pervasive in automotive and growing all the time, and they're also getting to be very significant in the medical sector. In addition to you're having 12 of them in your cell phone.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
So,
okay, well, exciting times. It sounds like you're going to have a busy year. Not much time to sit down, but thanks for sitting down and chatting to me.
Well, thank you very much,
and I hope we can talk again soon. Thank you.
My pleasure.